Hello Pisces, this tarot reading is focusing on how can you release past hurt that is still affecting you even now. So the first thing I'm actually really drawn to is the body language through this reading. The man in the Four of Cups sits with his arms folded, closed off from the world around him. The Justice, the arms are open. Then the Magician, who stands with one arm up and one arm pointing towards the earth, the ground. And even with the world, she appears open, free and flowing. So it's kind of like the cards are showing, like, in a way, like your healing journey. From closed to open, from hurt to empowered. So I do want to be honest, the Four of Cups is not an easy energy to sit in. When you've been hurt or disappointed or rejected or let down, or even just exhausted from life or you've had to experience, it is very natural to withdraw. And sometimes you become so focused on what's happened that you actually struggle to see what is still available to you. Now, the Four of Cups, it wants you to acknowledge that, yes, that you're hurting, but don't let the pain convince you that nothing good is left, okay? Because there is, my darling. Part of releasing the past is really acknowledging how much it affected you without allowing it to become your whole entire story. With the Justice, I actually kind of like this. This is like the past energy, and actually what's coming next is major, but it's coming out of that energy. So I do like that. But yeah, with the Justice, this, it really does feel like the turning point. Justice asks you to be honest with yourself, not about what other people did, not about whether life was fair, but about what you need now, my darling. What do you deserve? What do you want moving forward? What are you no longer willing to accept? Because sometimes, the healing begins when you actually stop looking backwards for answers and start making the decisions that honour yourself in the present, my darling. And with the Magician, love it. Because this card reminds you that you still have the power. The past, yes, may have left you feeling stuck or helpless or disconnected from yourself. But the Magician is really saying, no, my darling, you are not powerless. You have learned from the experiences. You have grown through it. And now you have the ability to create something completely different. And I love as well, actually, that the Magician and the World card both have the infinity symbols. Yeah, and then on the reef. Now, infinity symbols speaks about growth, wisdom, endless potential. And the World, actually, at the bottom of the deck, really feels like the confirmation that a chapter is coming to a close. You've learned, my darling, and what you've needed to learn. You've carried this. It feels like for a long time, actually, bless you. And now life is really asking you to stop and take a step forward rather than looking back. And actually, with this bit in the Oracle card, the last bit, it says, call and it will come. And I love that, because that to me feels like the final message. For so long, your attention may have been on what was lost, but now it's time to focus on what you want to create, my darling. The cards aren't asking you to forget the past at all. They're asking you not to live there anymore. A new chapter really is waiting for you, my darling. The question really is, no longer why did this happen? The question should be, what do you want to experience next? So enjoy creating this new chapter, my darling. I wish you all the best. Have a good day. Bye-bye.